What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man, Coach Block, one half of TDS Radio, and I'm back with SoFab Kim. And as you can see, there is a guest in the seat.
Hey.
Miss Monica Evans. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Well, thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you guys for having me.
Yes,
Okay,
honey. Y'all better get into the hair.
I was going to say, the hair looks fantastic.
Yes, thank you.
The shirt is shirting, the face is facing.
I had to do some work before I came on.
So let me read Ms. Monica's bio because it's great. So her business is called FourNine, and it's led by Monica, a project management professional who overcame trauma, anxiety, and depression. And during her healing journey at the height of the pandemic, she sought ways to empower others to find inner peace, giving birth to FourNine. She turned her pain into a purpose through her brand and community. Monica leads a minimalist lifestyle and has created a brand that speaks volumes with just a few words. She focuses on creating timeless pieces such as trendy apparel, accessories, candles, and mugs. FourNine's mission is to empower everyone to find peace, happiness, and to spread love.
I know that's right.
That is fantastic.
Yes.
That is fantastic.
Come on, sis.
So,
Yes, somebody got to do it.
Come
I'm the one to do it.
Yes. And like you said, at such a pivotal time during the pandemic where there was so much uncertainty, you know, people were just not quite sure what was going to happen. People are losing loved ones, they're losing jobs, they don't have any connection. Like you said, depression, anxiety, everything was overcoming people during that time. So for you to take that and essentially spearhead and make it into something beautiful, I commend you.
Thank you. Thank
yes,
you.
absolutely.
I was not the only one feeling that way.
Mhm.
And honestly, I didn't really know that I had anxiety until COVID.
Mhm.
So once COVID hit and I started having those feelings, I'm like, uh-oh.
Right.
Okay.
You know, so my brand is faith-based.
Mhm.
So we were in a scripture, Philippians 4:9. So I kept just going back to that scripture over and over again. And one day, I was like, hey, I'm not the only one feeling like this. I'm gonna put it on a t-shirt, ask the hubby, hey, what you think? He said, hey, I support you. And 4 years later, almost 4 years later, we're still here.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Because we know that first year and second year for small businesses, it gets tough, so for you to make it to year 4, congratulations. That is awesome.
First year, second year, third year.
Fourth year.
They're all tough,
Yes.
And when you're stepping into your purpose,
Mhm.
it becomes even tougher.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So you just have to really be grounded
Mhm.
and understand what your purpose is.
Yes.
And it's not about me. It's about me reaching one person at a time, one t-shirt at a time, one coffee mug at a time, one candle at a time.
I know that's right.
Whatever it takes for you to kind of just center yourself and have that peace of mind, that's what we offer.
Okay. So let's talk about the brand. So I got some good questions. And
Okay,
let's do it. So my first question is, can you walk us through your creative process? So for creating something that says peace over everything, what is the creative process that goes into it to make sure that it looks that way as well? You get what I'm saying? So that it's nice and clean and it looks peaceful, which it does.
Well, let me start by saying I have no design experience. I have no experience as a business owner. This
Okay.
was not in my cards at all in life. I just know what I like.
Mhm.
And again, I live kind of like a minimalist lifestyle. Simple, the simple it is, I love it. You know what I'm saying? So through the creative process, I'll go to Canva. Canva's my best friend. And I'll create something and I'll just, keep looking at it until I feel like it's right.
Okay.
It has to be really right. Peace over everything and protect your peace. I've had those designs for 4 years.
Okay.
I've had other designs throughout the 4 years that didn't quite work out for me.
Okay.
So I just kind of stick to those two, but I am working on something as we speak.
Okay.
But I have to make sure it's right. It conveys the message. It conveys a strong message. You know what I'm saying? Like when people see peace over everything, most people get it wrong. They be like, peace everything. I'm like, no.
Yes, peace everything.
Peace everything. I'm like, no, it's peace over everything.
Right.
I don't, I'm not mean when I correct them. But, I think it hits different when it says peace over everything.
Now, as a follower, hold on, I had this specific question. As a follower, how does your faith influence your personal life and then the business endeavors? Because sometimes being a business owner, you may have to do some things that may, question the fact that, okay, well, I can't give everybody a break, but I want to give some people a break. I still got to make my money. You know how some people act. Well, if this is something faith-based, then can I get a discount? And it's like, no, like I can't get a discount. So how do you balance the two to make sure that, one, you're providing that product for the people, but then it's still aligned with your faith and your belief?
For me, I struggled with that at first. I did. I actually had to come to terms with the value of my brand.
Okay.
Meaning, I'm not providing, not a knock against Gildan or whatever, but my t-shirts are higher quality.
I know
so
that's right.
I can't sell you a t-shirt for $15.
Right.
I just can't.
Right.
And again, I struggled with that at first, but then I was like, well, again, with my faith, God blessed me and chose me to run this brand. So in order for me to continue the race, I have to have the funds to continue the race.
Hello. Right. Say it again.
I need the funds to continue the race.
Right.
So actually now, so no one will question me. I put up little chalkboard cards on my vendor tables with the prices. The price is the price. I just feel like God will send me the right people. The message will hit the right person, and I'm good with that. If it's out of your price range, I'm okay with that.
I know that's right. Yeah. Everything ain't for everybody.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly. And your price is your price, just like their coin is their coin. The two don't have to mesh.
And they have a choice.
Exactly.
And again, I struggled with that so bad, like the first 2 years. And I was like, I'm not making any money. I don't know how I'm going to do it. So to keep peace in my business, I had to make those adjustments.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah. And like you said, also relying on your faith to know that it's going to happen.
Oh, yes.
It's going to happen. It might not be immediate. And I think that's sometimes where small business owners or entrepreneurs typically give up within the first couple of years because it's like, I'm not making the money. And it's like, no, it's going to come. You just have to remain consistent. So, including your faith, what else helps you say, I just got to wake up and I got to keep going? What's your motivation?
I had to actually reframe the way I think about my business. I used to think about it in reference of followers or sales or whatever, but I had to reframe it and think about, if I reach one person today, April 24th, I have done my job.
I know that's right.
Job well done, Monica. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about the numbers. I'm a project manager, professional by nature. So, we all about making sure we in the budget.
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
But, I really had to change the way I think about what I do. Yes, I'm a business owner, but at the end of the day, I'm a believer.
Absolutely.
That's first and foremost.
I know
I'm a
that's
believer.
right. Hello.
So then when you're creating the brand, like in the early stages, you also said you overcame trauma and all that. How did those thoughts and ideas go into the work, and then also not triggering what you're working through while you're going through the business part? Because like you said, there are going to be those questions like, should I be doing this? And how long do I do this and not see the money? So how did that process through the pain, how did that work for you? Like, what would be something that you would advise somebody?
I think business owners should most definitely have a life coach or actively be going to therapy. I go to therapy every 2 weeks. Me and my therapist just don't talk about family issues or things of that nature. We talk about my business. And she's given me some really good advice on, when people cross boundaries with me. Hey, Monica, they crossed the boundary. What you gonna do?
Right.
My initial response is cut them off. She's like, no, you have to communicate the boundaries. Right. You have to, when they cross the boundaries, you have to let them know that. I'm like, okay. So I really suggest, it really helps me to have someone outside of my family that doesn't, that doesn't have like the front seat to what I'm doing. To actually kind of walk me through some of those situations. And I've had some tough situations as a business owner.
Absolutely.
Very tough situations.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And we actually have 2 questions.
I'm sorry.
So the first one is, what are 3 things you would say to convince a new customer to use your service? Oh, that's a good question. Wait a minute.
What 3 things
3.
would you say?
Yeah, I was gonna say 3's a lot, man.
Right.
With 1, like, no, I'm just joking. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Our brand provides a reminder. If someone's struggling with peace of mind,
Mhm.
it's the constant reminder, the daily reminder. If you're having a bad day, or if you're going to go and be driving up 40 and you're just not in the best mood, and you look down at your shirt and you see peace over everything, it kind of gets you back in a good space.
Mhm.
We provide quality products. Like I said, nothing against other brands or, blanks or whatever, but we provide quality products. So it's something that you can wear in 2024 or 2034. We try to create timeless pieces. A lot of brands are doing like the cartoon stuff now, little animated.
Yeah.
So you can wear, I've been wearing this shirt, this design since 2020.
I know that's right.
Right.
And I mean, so the third thing is you're going to be part of the mission. Our mission to empower people to find peace, be happy, and spread love. So when you purchase from us, you're being part of the movement. So it's, again, not about just me. It's not about just you. It's about everybody. Somebody can see this shirt today, you walking down the street. They be like, you know what? I need to work on my peace of mind. So it's a constant reminder for everybody.
Yeah.
Boom. Sold. What's your favorite product?
Oh man. What is my favorite product? I wear my brand every day. Like I either have on a t-shirt, a hoodie, a hat. I really can't wear a hat now because I got the curls out. But I really love our dad hats, to be honest.
Really?
Okay.
I do. I had locks in January and I combed them out.
Oh, girl.
Only because I wanted to wear my dad hats. And my hair was so thick, I couldn't get a dad hat on. So I combed out my locks, and when I'm straight, I just throw my hair in a ponytail, put my little hat on, my little jeans, and go on out the door.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, I am here for it. I am here for it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And okay, so one of the things that we do with entrepreneurs, we ask, what is the con of being a business owner? Because we know there's a lot. And then what is the pro? What's the most rewarding thing?
Let's start with the con.
Okay.
The con for me has been working with other business owners that don't have the same level of business sense, intentions.
Yes.
Man, it's bad out there.
Tell us about it.
It's bad out there, and just actually learning who I'm supposed to be connected to. It's those situations when I'm connected to the wrong people that's just bad for me, and it kind of sets me back.
Yep.
But I'm learning how to deal with that through therapy.
I know that's right.
I know that's right. Me too. I just went on Monday.
I get excited when a customer comes to my vendor table and they get so excited about the brand. Like that to me can change everything. Just that one moment when somebody come up and they're like, oh, peace over everything. Oh, protect your peace. I love it. Just the encouragement from the customers. Like, I love it. And it's not, they don't even have to buy anything. People will walk by my table and I'll be like, hey, come over. I don't buy it, just so I can tell them about the brand. But just talking about the brand and just seeing how it resonates with them at that moment.
Cool. And the one thing I will tell you, when I did meet you at the self-care market, that your energy was very infectious. You can tell that you were very confident about your brand and that the love was there. It wasn't like, oh, I'm just doing this because this is a side hustle, or like, oh, this is just what I do. You embodied your brand and your product, which I thought was amazing. Like you definitely, out of all the vendors, which are all sweet women, you were just like, this is my brand. This is what I do. Like you were ready and set to go, So I'm like, well, girl, come on TDS Radio.
So I got a question to that statement. Like, so when you're confident about your product and you're confident about your mission and everything, now we got to go into like actually the materials, because you've prided yourself just in this conversation of this ain't just your average t-shirt. So what went into your, I don't want to say who, because I don't want nobody to try to bite your rhymes.
Right.
So what went into that? Like, how many times did you say, nah, this don't feel right? Or like, how many times did you go into your marketing piece as well? Like to make sure, bang, that's it.
I've had a couple of different phases of my brand.
Okay.
Of course, in 2020, it was COVID, right? So everything was closed down. So I had to start drop shipping. And I remember I was drop shipping. It was easy. I could just post, the things on my website. People buy it. I don't touch it. It's gone. Somebody else somewhere ship it off.
Right.
I got a bad review. And I have a very type A personality. That did something to me. And I was like, no. Because me as a consumer, I know how I want to be treated or what type of products I want to receive. And it wasn't giving that.
Okay.
So I actually went through the process of screen printing my own t-shirts. So for about a year and a half, I did the screen printing myself. Then demand. I couldn't keep up. So I did actually search for a local screen printer here in Durham, actually downtown Durham. And I work with him and he does all the screen printing. I choose, which blanks I use. So it was like a process. But I think I have it now to the point where I'm satisfied with the hoodies, the sweatshirts, the t-shirts, the socks, the hats, I'm satisfied with the quality at this point.
What's up. That's what's up.
I love that.
Now,
Awesome.
the materials that you use, is there anything special? Like, for example, like Nike has like a dry fit. And I noticed, I'm looking at the nice stretchiness of your shirt and the fact that your logo is stitched on the sleeve.
Hello, you see it.
Yeah.
You
So
see
is there like a certain blend that you use? It's not, it doesn't look like it's just 50-50 cotton blend that you have.
No, this is 100% heirloom cotton,
Okay.
and it's pre-shrunk. It's pre-shrunk.
Okay.
So the shrinking's already taken place.
Okay.
So if you do buy one of our t-shirts, I do recommend that you put it in the dryer for a little bit and then hang it out if you want to, keep it for years to come. I've put some of them in the dryer for the whole cycle. And they're good. So But I like I said, I want to make sure that it is going to be something that I will wear. My mother-in-law tells me all the time, oh, Monica's real particular. And I'm particular about everything when it comes to my home, when it comes to my business. I'm just particular. I mean,
as you should be, because the one thing that we know when it comes to brands, when it comes to product, is people are oftentimes buying you. That's number one. And then people want to know that there's a relatability factor to it. There's nothing worse than somebody putting something out there that doesn't relate to anybody in any sort of way. Like, who is this for? When y'all were in the lab and creating this, you said, yes, this is going to sound. It's like, no, it's not, because how I can't relate to this in any sort of way. So knowing, like I said, you being who you are, having the type of personality, the spirit that you do, the fact that you believe in it, that you work towards, that you care. And then, like you said, that one negative review just set you off and catapulted you.
That's all it took. And the funny thing about it is, after she left the negative review, right, I was like, oh my goodness. I had them ship her another shirt, and I was like, after you wear this shirt for a couple of weeks, can you please leave a follow-up review?
Absolutely.
And that review is still on my website. I think it's still on Google Review too. But I left it up there.
She didn't go back?
She did go back.
Okay.
Yeah, she did go back. Yeah, she was like, the owner corrected it, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, good.
But outside of that, they've all been 5-star reviews. It was that one. I was like, oh. It hurt my soul.
Yes. And I love that you're combating that, because oftentimes when we hear about Black businesses, we are always told that our customer service is lacking, that we don't care. So to know that you're like, look, that 1 star, I'm not tolerating that. Like, what do I need to do to make it right? I love that you literally are like, no, let's release Black businesses from that stigma, because it's not something that's common.
And we have to. As a community, we want to pour back into the community. And I don't want to do my community wrong. Like, I'm not out here trying to sell you something that's not, You know what I'm saying? Up
Right.
to par. Like
Mhm.
I'm not that type of person anyway.
Mhm.
But yeah, we need to most definitely do better on all fronts. I
Mhm.
mean, I know several business owners in the area. They are wonderful, like wonderful.
Yes.
Mhm.
So yeah, if you want to support a Black business, I mean, shoot, hit me up. I can send you somebody that got earrings, candles, other
Yes.
shirts. If you don't like mine, I'll send you somebody else.
Right.
I know
right.
that's
know?
right. Mhm.
So how are you balancing everything with family and business and just getting time
Mental
for
health.
yourself?
Mm.
So how are you creating these boundaries so that you still are not overwhelmed with all the process of being an entrepreneur?
True story here. Last year, I was working 3 jobs. I had a part-time, a
Ooh.
full-time, and the business,
Mm.
right? March 29th, I was laid off from my full-time job.
Mm.
I had quit my part-time job in December because I wanted to pour back into the business. So I was like, okay, I can manage the full-time and the business, because I had been doing that, throughout the 4 years.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I would say that by saying God did that for me.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
He freed up my time, and
Mhm.
like I said, I go to therapy every 2 weeks. As far as family, my family's kind of busy. My daughter, she's a photographer. My husband, he's a
Okay.
videographer. Like everybody's
Okay.
kind of busy.
Yeah.
I actually spend a lot of time at home, just me. But yes, I do have 2 daughters, a granddaughter, a husband. We try and balance it the best way we can.
Okay, that's cool. That's great. That's great.
Hey, Miss Monica.
Yes.
Remember when I met you and you was like, girl, you'd be lucky if you get me to talk for 15 minutes.
Oh,
Look
it's
at
been,
you. It's been longer than 15
Way
minutes.
longer.
Gotcha.
I done took up the whole segment.
No. This is your segment.
No, this is good.
No.
But I wanted a reminder because I was like, now I'm gonna tell y'all. So when I met Miss Monica, I was like, you should come do an interview with us. I would love to talk to you. And she was like, I don't know. With that sweet little voice. I don't know. I mean, I don't say too much. I was like, girl, by the time you get on this show, we're gonna be talking for like 30 minutes of conversation. She's like, you'd be lucky if you get me to talk 15 minutes. Boom, look at her.
I lost the challenge.
Yeah, we're well over. But I do see that you have a bag. Is it product that you would like to show?
Yes.
Because if you have product, show your product.
Please,
That's what we're here for.
please.
Yeah.
Come on, Brandon, y'all.
Yes.
Look.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Yeah.
Hey now.
So
Okay.
slide this over. This is our dad hat, our piece of everything dad hat.
Okay.
So it's canvas and has, the adjustable back here. What else do we have here? Well, you see the shirt, the piece of everything shirt. This is our Protect Your Peace shirt. Sorry, you can't see the whole thing, but it says Protect Your Peace in the block letters.
In the packaging.
Yes.
Of course,
Packaging is dope.
I actually like to do this because, like I said, I'm very particular. So even if you see me vending, you'll see the shirts hanging up, but you're gonna get one of these.
I know
Okay.
that's right.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we have maroon for all of you Central
Central
alumni
alum.
and students. We have tan. I just released this
Ooh,
this week. All the girlies love tan and white this year.
Mhm.
So here you go. What else do we have on here? Oh, we have the socks.
Oh.
So you Central alumni and students, you have the maroon, and you also have the maroon socks. And these Protect Your Peace socks also come in black, so you can get maroon or black. And we have the Piece Over Everything socks. I can't reach.
Oh, you got 'em?
I need help. And we have our candles. I just put these on the website today.
Okay.
This one is called Healing. It is spearmint, eucalyptus,
Oh, girl.
and lavender. Would you like to take a sniff?
I would love to. Oh my goodness. Oh, shut
And
up.
it is coconut soy,
Oh.
and it has a wood wick.
Ooh. Oh, girl.
I purposely
Love that.
let me shout her out real quick.
That's
Mind,
nice.
Body, and Scents. I don't pour
Yeah.
candles.
Mhm.
So I work with another Black woman business owner to create a fragrance specifically for my brand.
Yes.
We have
Did we
one more.
interview Mind, Body, and
We did.
We did
That,
interview
that was in the
Elena.
beginning stages
Yes,
of TGS.
yes. Okay,
Elena?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the homie. And this is called Boundaries. So with Boundaries, I wanted it to be a stronger scent because, of course, what do you need to do?
Set
the
those
boundaries.
boundaries.
Hello. Hello.
And they need to honor the boundaries.
Absolutely.
And when they cross the boundaries, what do they need to do? you need to communicate. They
Hello?
crossed the boundary.
Talk it out.
But this is vanilla, Palo Santo, and bergamot.
Oh,
So that one's actually our top seller.
Ooh.
Really? Okay.
It is.
Girl, that smells good. That smells good, honey. Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, with healing, I wanted to represent, you know, once you heal from your trauma, like you feel like a new person, you feel
You sure do.
refreshed.
Mhm.
And with this one, you just need to set that hard boundary. That's all I can say about that. Just set the hard boundary. Set the hard boundary.
Right. Absolutely. I'm loving it. And that's awesome. Like you said, you're intentional about everything. And you have a little bit of something for everyone. So like you said, if you're a candle person, I got candles. If you want apparel, I got that. If you want hats, I got you.
Oh, and coffee mugs on the website.
And coffee mugs, y'all.
Yeah.
Wait, what is that? Hold on.
Eagle
Somebody
Pride.
said Eagle Pride.
And then what's that last one?
It says, I need some extra money. She got dad hats and socks. Woo, yes, Lord.
Yeah, these socks are dope. Socks are dope. Yeah.
And let everyone know like your price range.
The price range is the socks are 12. And our price range goes up to 100 because we have the hoodies and I have like a women's sweat set that has piece over everything embroidered. So it's the hoodie and the sweatpants. Yeah. So I have like 3 of those left.
Okay.
So I mean, I have something for everyone.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Come on, Miss Monica. Yes, I'm proud of you, girl.
Thank you.
This is
Yes.
This is all dope.
It is.
So then one with a candle such as boundary, what is one of the hardest boundaries you had to set for yourself? What was one of those ones where you just had to light your can boundary? So let me set that. There it is.
You know what? I had to set boundaries around myself.
Okay.
I really didn't get into it, but there was a lot of trauma in my childhood. So I spent a lot of my life doing a lot of people pleasing.
Okay.
So what everybody wanted Monica to do, I did it, you know, blah, blah, blah. Of course, through therapy, I learned how to set those boundaries. But it's more so for me because when you're constantly people pleasing, you're pushing yourself to the bottom of the trash can and everybody else is piling up on you.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, you're suffocating.
Right.
And the suffocation can be like a nervous breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so really it's boundaries around myself, telling myself, no, Monica, don't overextend yourself. No, Monica, don't do this. No, Monica, you don't have the capacity or you don't have the money or, you know, that situation or that event is not for you. So it's more so with myself.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
That is awesome. And then can you let our viewers know how they can follow you, how they can reach out to you, how they can place orders? Wait, I think there was another comment before we're gonna hold on.
Okay, hold on.
What's the website?
I'm about to put all that on the screen. Give me a second. Where is it?
Oh, go up.
While
Right down. Right there we go.
While he's putting that on
There
the
it is.
screen, I did want to let everyone know that if you're here local to Durham, our products are in the Self-Care Sunday Market, which is right beside Durham Central Park. If you know where Ceci's Market is, if you just walk into Ceci's, I think it's 419 Foster Street, Suite 1. We have some of our t-shirts, some of our socks, a couple of hats, a couple of hoodies. If you're in Raleigh, we are at the Self-Care Marketplace, which is 12 West Martin Street. It's right on the side of the courthouse. You can find our candles, our socks, and our mugs.
Okay.
And of course, you can always order online. I'm in Durham, so you'll get it in about 2 days if you are local.
Boom. Look at that.
Cool.
And look at you. Look at you.
I know, girl. I said, God, what you doing? What you doing? But you know, I'm here for it.
And you're officially a part of the TDS family now,
Yes.
honey. You know.
Hey. Look, if y'all need a third guest, I'm open.
I'm so.
I ain't gonna speak for 15 minutes.
I'm about to say. She went from not speaking that,
Right.
and so when am I coming back?
So
Book me.
can I come back next week?
The next messy letter. You always have
You're-
a seat here.
yeah.
You are always welcome. If you want to come and chop it up with us, you like, look,
Yeah,
come
just
on down.
send us a DM whenever you want to come in, and
Sure.
we're here.
I have
Tuesday through
plenty
Thursday.
of time on my